Hey guys, Void of Dust Gaming here. A wish came true. I finally bought RYOMA with the 50% off voucher that I've got from some special event. I don't remember what the case was. So I got RYOMA. I always kind of liked him. I have been playing him on the Wii, on the Switch occasionally. I got him on the Switch, but I think the movement there is pretty shitty, so I don't really like this hero with the gamepad from the Switch. So I was kind of curious how RYOMA would work out, and I played him one single time before this match, and I played him in the solo lane. So this is the stuff that's gonna happen today. RYOMA Jungle. And to be fair, and that will go into the title, it was one of the most disgusting matches in quite a while. As you can see, we have 3 tanks. And we don't have the cool tanks, Arduin, Arthur, for example, Superman, you name it, like with a lot of cool tanks. Even if we've got the slow, the CC, and the not damage heavy ones. Chogner, no damage. Crashed if he's not in his ult, no damage. Lumbur, no damage. We're fighting with the Crixie. That's okay, because as soon as all the tanks get in, like we have, basically, we have 2 initiators, like a pretty good initiators with Lumbur and Crashed. And we've got 1 CC heavy monster who is an elephant, who's able to at least get some control stuff away, and he can be fairly good. I get the first blood, and here I was really surprised how fucking much damage RYOMA is able to pull off. Did that change? Is that the enchantment bonus? Do I have to use now RYOMA after I have used Omega? Is that the case? I think so. So I don't know how about you guys, but I have been using runes on this hero, and those runes are the ones that it's Lokheim all over the place, and I used the green one for extra speed, the River Trader, and I don't know about that thing. Like, I don't feel that RYOMA has that much damage. I mean, yes, I only played 2 games with him, but from the build that I've been using, I can just say, like, you're not really a tank, you're not really an assassin, so it's kind of in between. But I guess then you have to be mechanic-wise really good, because that's gonna help you to land the stuns on your 2, to really rotate in the right direction where you want to rotate. I think it is a lot about rotating, stunning, ulting, or ulting, stunning, stuff like that. That makes a good RYOMA player, so I'm not one. And of course my damage output is limited, but that said, I had problems with him dealing damage. And on the other hand, I wasn't tanky enough to be some kind of warrior person. And I don't know what Chogner was doing here. That was kind of strange, but yeah, performance overall underwhelming. Especially from my perspective. Like, you can see that I will have a couple of kills, and the game will have a change in terms of speed and velocity and stuff like that, and there will be a turnaround, but in the end, it's gonna be a little bit stupid, and I don't hope that you guys will have bleeding eyes. Here, I completely overestimated the power. Like, I already said that I'm not doing any damage at all, but now I'm like, well, fuck what I just said, or what I just believed, let's try it again. So I tried to be this pokey, jumpy RYOMA, but I don't know about it. Like, my main issue is that I'm playing too many characters for one person, and I'm not really that good with at least one Look at that damage. And you can't stun him in his ult. That is something that I just realized after I've been playing him. And of course he's killing me. So there we go. So after all this time, I decided to get back to the jungle because I just had the feeling that I was missing some experience points. So I wanted to go in here and finally do what I have been chosen to do, and I just realized that I should have taken someone in this matchup with all these guys. I should have taken someone that I'm a little bit more familiar with, because that actually turned out to be quite a mess. Like this game, watching it in hindsight, it feels just like a complete pain in the ass. Like even me watching it feels like pain in the ass. And now I have my first jungle item on level 6, that's kind of, on level 8, that's kind of, what? I mean, I'm quite good at, in terms of levels ahead, but I just don't feel that you really get some use of it. Like, I didn't benefit that much from it, so I wonder what this is. I wonder what all this is about, because it's obviously not helping me that much. But as I said, if you have... I mean, Quillen is pretty much not a hero that you need to know the mechanics. The only thing that you care about if you are playing Quillen is get behind them. Like, that's the only thing that you need to do. And of course, there is some sort of, when do you jump out, when do you jump in, when do you jump around? That's some kind of like, yes, that is some kind of technical thing, but not as much as other heroes. You don't even have a dash. Like, yeah, that is cruel, I had to kill him. If I've got the possibility to kill Quillen, I need to kill him. And now he's got this immune shit, and I finally got some weaponry. I mean, yeah, I'm building that Spear of Longinus, and I don't like that item at all. But it gives you some tankiness. And here comes the sun. Like, I was just wondering how fast my health is gone. I wasn't expecting that to happen. So here we go.
Your team has destroyed a tower. An ally has been defeated.
Oh, my back hurts like shit. I like the thing about the whole match that everyone was so positive about it. Like, even the other team was like, okay, let's have a good time. And that's something that I want to mention here, because I think that's something that it's important. Like, especially in lower elo or in lower ranks, or how you want to call it, it's important to have fun while playing the game. Of course, you want to win, and that's something that you want to always kind of use for your games. Of course, you're not playing for not winning the game, but then in the end, it doesn't really matter, because if you can't win it because the enemy team's better, you might still learn something. Like, even I, and I've played 1,500 matches or something, even I do learn new things. When I watch Zanes or Yikes or whatever, all these kind of good players, I do learn things from them. So that's always a good thing, I guess. And I suppose that you can learn things even from my games, because I might do things that you guys do, because you are not you're not pro players and I'm not a pro player. So that might just be the case. Don't know about that, but could be. Could be. I just hope that you learn something. And if you don't learn something, I hope you are at least entertained by the stupidness of some actions that I actually do. Like, I want to facepalm all the time playing this game, and 6 deaths. That's not even much. It's gonna be a lot worse. So if you guys are up to something, if you wanna go out, if you wanna have some fun, just let that video run through and go and do something else, because that's gonna hurt. You have not seen the bad part of the video, and it's gonna be worse than what you have seen already. So I warned you. I warned you about it. So that's the problem about the Elsu. He can just get away easily because he will eventually kill you with all his stuff, and now he sprints out, and that's really, really strange. Like, Ignis is really doing a lot of damage. And I just realized that I did not really build anything for magic defense, which I usually do on my warriors. So I might just build my RYOMA as I would build my... And that's so stupid. Like, yes. It finally got better. Like, I do think that the ult with the life leech is actually quite nice. But what was I thinking? Like, what was I like? Quillen was killing me at least twice or 3 times just in this game. So what was I thinking? What I might do against him and Orma? Orma is tanking me, and Quillen is actually attacking me from behind. That's the deal, and I don't know what I was expecting. What's gonna happen here? I'm simply amazed by the fact how stupid I can play if I just put my brain on an autopilot mode. That was special. Let's call it special. So now you get the Frost Cape. Frost Cape is actually quite nice because it gives you some. Because it actually gives you some buff, like you do get some toughness on the one hand. On the other hand, you start to deal a little bit more damage and you freeze enemies. I can't really give you any advice on RYOMA. Like I could, because I have seen some videos from other players, but I think it's kind of strange if I'm with a 4-7-1 match start to give advices on a hero I don't really play, and I have just played once, so I'm not gonna do it. Here you see that you can actually be quite nice if you want to be nice, so that's gonna be a double kill. But boy, it takes a lot of action. Like, that really took me all my nerves to get here to that point. 6-7. There we go again. Enemy ultimate. So I'm not really sure about all that Muramasa stuff. Could be cool, could be not cool. So the attack damage with 75 is not that great. So I'm not really sold on it. Again, what am I thinking? Here comes Quillen. Shut down. And look how much health Orma gets back. Crazy. And again, Elsu just gets something done. And you can see that the good old Ignis is actually packing quite a punch. And I already have 25 stacks on my jungle item, so it isn't that bad. I think you should, if you play good old, what's his name? Good old RYOMA. I think what you should really do is, in my opinion, I do get the, no, let me put it like this. I do get the impression that if you want to master RYOMA and you want to play him the best way, what really might help you is to actually play with his long range. I think it's all about his range, so you should play him more like an Enzo or a Varus. Enzo and Varus both have this kind of extended range that he only gets as soon as he kind of unloads his or uploads his super slice, the one that you can see on the right hand side of the screen, the small icon. That's his extended range. That's something that you can just find on RYOMA. So I think it's kind of poking a lot and not really committing that much in the fights. I think I played him too much like a warrior, and I should play him more like an assassin. I think that's key to success, and that goes for many heroes. Like I played the Flash quite a while as he would be a warrior, but he isn't. He's a mage assassin, and if you play him like a warrior up front, you will always be dead, and you will be dead before anyone else is dead because you don't have any armor. Like you've got this tiny, tight red superhero suit, and that's not really gonna be like an armor. So that's kind of, even from the perspective how you look like, it kind of makes sense. So I need to practice a lot, and the list is just gonna be longer. That's the problem. Now I've got RYOMA on my list as well. So I've got RYOMA on my list. I need to practice Slims. The last Krignac match was all right. Like I finally made him work. One of my main projects at the moment is Elsu. Not Elsu. Elsu is easy. Is Enzo. I did not really figure out how to play Enzo. I've seen the hero. I've watched some videos. For example, Shoko has a really nice video on Enzo where it looks flawless. Like when he plays him, it just looks like that's the way the hero is meant to be played, and it's kind of weird if you then. Why do I always get so tired? Again, I'm completely standing basically on the heels of everyone that's playing with us. That's so strange. And it's so wrong. That is not the way you're supposed to play him. That's what I think.
Enemy dominating.
7-11. Isn't that crazy? But you can tell from the number of deaths that everything is quite even. So even 11 deaths on my personal account, that's gonna sum up in the end to something, and that something is supposed to be okayish because it's actually 24-28. Again, same situation, Orma and Quillen, and I'm like, hey guys, I did not try it on level 15, so let's try it again if I got stronger. Like, I mean, yes, the cool thing is I've been playing with only friends. All the other 4 guys are basically one family. that was kind of like, hey, let's play. And I'm like, okay, are you serious about it? Because I don't think that they all play Arena of Valor for quite a long time. And I think you can see that. Oh my god. Now I'm just like, okay guys, there are too many tanks on this team, and that's actually something that is gonna break us our neck. And I think that's what happened here. And the good thing will be that we are actually, the game is not over, so there is still hope left that we can win the game. Like, that was at least the stuff that I was thinking. But I can't play that hero. Dun 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 dun. I'm like excusing myself because everyone will be sitting around and everyone will be, why did you invite that idiot? He is not able to play. Eventually they can't play the heroes as well, and they know that. So I don't really know about that. So that's gonna be something special. But yeah, in the end, that was kind of, I don't know what's going on. It was a really strange game. I don't think that the all tank meta is actually something that's gonna be breaking through. But on the other hand, what I can tell is that you can play 4 AD carries. That goes quite well. There should be a video with 5 AD carries on my team. Where everyone in the beginning was like, no, let's stop this. This can't be. This is way too stupid. And we were like, yeah, okay, let's gonna try it. And we tried it and it actually worked. Like we won the game. It was kind of special. Like, you have to find an enemy composition that's able to play around that, or play against that, or whatever you want to call it. But here comes something that I love about the game. Like, I'm still alive. Like, now my retweeting gets a little bit better, and I find an open window to get the Ignis. And here comes the beauty of my ult. I do get some life back while I'm using it, and in 1 second, here we go again. Like, I can spam my ult in, I think, 60-second intervals. Is that even a word? Interval? Interwaves? I don't know. So there we go. Now everyone is going back like, okay, let's do with Orma. And they're like, no guys, let's get that freaking tower. We need to get that tower. That tower is the most important thing. And here comes our friend Xanis. And they can actually see that you become quite strong with RYOMA. And again, and again, and again. And here comes Quillen. And Quillen does a really good job. Like, that guy is focused. Like, he does know what to do. He gets on the Crixie immediately because he knows that she is the one dealing the damage. But the cool thing is, Crixie has a resurrection item, so she gets back. So, hey Crixie. Even I do have one, so I could use mine. And here we go. And that's the beauty of the game. You have to be concentrated all the time, because otherwise, even a game where you will actually, I mean, it looked quite obvious. Like, they were standing at our gates. I think they had the Darkslayer for 2 times. So it was kind of surprising that we won the game, even from me playing as a player in that game. But it's a matter of fact with Arena of Valor that you have to be concentrated, you have to be focused all the time, because otherwise you're gonna lose games that looked like actual auto wins. And I think that's just crazy. Like, that is the stuff that's gonna be, or that stuff that I like. You can turn every single game around if you have one good moment, if you have one brief moment. And yeah, guys, if you liked the video and if you want to see more videos, more professional ones, stay tuned. More videos are about to come. I am Void of Just Gaming. I will put a subscribe button over here for the guys who haven't subscribed to my channel. You would do me a favor. And yeah, thank you and have a good Saturday. Bye-bye.